Since humans first learnt the art of navigating the seas, there have been many stories of horrifying monsters roaming underneath the waves. Therefore, at first glance, mermaids may sound like a welcome sight to a weary seaman. However, as we dive deeper into the story, you will find that this is far from the truth. My name is Benjamin, and this is the tale of the mermaid monsters. In many stories and cartoons, mermaids are depicted as these angelic creatures taking the form of a human woman, especially in the Disney story of The Little Mermaid, adapted from the Hans Christian Andersen book of the same name. This book took inspiration from multiple sources around medieval folklore and mythology. However, these sources are both heavily Christianized versions of the creature from Greek mythology, the siren. But what is a siren, and why is it so dangerous? It is said that on the high seas, sailors may hear the enchanting melody of a woman's voice, and sight an impossibly beautiful woman, sitting on a crop of rocks in the distance. Entranced by this, the sailors will venture towards the creature, but at this point, it is too late. The ship will either shipwreck on the rocks, or in other tales, any attempt to approach the creature will result in the siren taking hold of you and dragging you under the waves towards your certain death. In mythology, it is said that if you can evade these creatures' enchanting song, you may live to tell about it, as in the story of Odysseus. The sirens tempted the Greek hero and his crew. However, he managed to evade the claws of the siren by putting beeswax in the ears of his men, making them deaf to the siren's enchanting music. But how do you kill such a nightmare? According to folklore, the only way to kill a siren is to stab it with a bronze dagger dipped in the blood of someone it has infected. This would be assuming the monster has already begun attacking your fellow sailors first. However, by far the easiest way to evade the grasp of the siren is to avoid it entirely. Sailors hearing this haunting creature's voice should steer away and not look back. While stories like this are commonplace in mythology and folklore, no evidence supports the existence of such entities. There have been many instances of sailors catching mermaids or sirens in their fishing nets, but all stories have been the result of mistaken identity or con artists trying to get their story heard. If you ever find yourself traveling in the ocean and you hear this creature's cry, sail away and don't look back, for it is certain that you will die.